Hello everyone, this is Professor Reha, and welcome back to AI the Somnium Files. I can never remember specifically what episode I'm on when I'm recording, so if you've ever wondered why I don't mention what episode this is, that's why. I don't really know what episode it is until I go to upload it, and then I have my backlog that tells me what episode I'm on. Now, as I remember, Iris and Oda survived because of something involving Oda's mother following them.
Two cars.
Okay.
These cars have been parked here since before 3:17 a.m.
Yes,
One
of those
van
is the
and
killer's.
one station wagon.
Now, who owns which? You there, policeman, do you know? Okay, sweet. Police officer.
This station wagon is a stolen car.
Probably the killer's.
Stolen?
Or
Last
Oda's.
night, the owner of the vehicle reported it stolen.
Okay.
It was stolen at 10:33 p.m. yesterday.
Did we
The
meet
theft
Oda?
occurred in Fuchu, Tokyo, in the parking lot of Famisto, a convenience store along Koshu Highway.
The Famisto parking lot, huh?
Interesting.
The car was stolen while the owner was shopping inside the store. The vehicle's engine was
Oh, it was
on.
one of those
the doors
running-
might have even
I
been
see.
unlocked, which would have made the theft easy for the culprit.
Yeah, one of those run to the convenience
Who took
store
the
and
car?
grab something really quick.
Ota Matsushita.
It was Oda.
What?
Alright.
Ota got into the car and drove off. The security cameras at the convenience store caught the entire incident.
Yeah, I'm not really
Ota's
surprised.
fingerprints were also found on the steering wheel of that car.
Yeah, 'cause he's wearing
There is no
fingerless
doubt
gloves
that
like
it
a
was
dude.
Ota.
The stream of the polar bear started around 3 a.m.
So what happened in those intervening, what was it,
Correct.
5.5 hours? Roughly speaking? If I remember
About
correctly,
10 minutes
10:30.
later, Ota appeared on
1
screen.
hour would be 11:30.
Ota stole
half
a
an
car
hour,
at
1.5 hours
10:33
to
p.m.
midnight.
That
roughly
makes
speaking.
4.5 hours.
4.5
until he
hours,
appeared.
yeah. What happened in the intervening 4.5 hours? Although at least they're alive long enough for me to actually
Who
ask
owns the
them.
van?
The Matsushita family. It appears
Okay.
as though it was used for transporting ingredients and supplies.
Alright, so possibly the killer
Tessa,
used it.
wait! I'll get the car.
Wait, hold on. They started out in a different car then, so they stole that car for the station wagon
Ota's
for some reason.
fingerprints were found on the steering wheel and gear shift.
Of the van?
Iris's fingerprints were found around the passenger seat. Those
the
were
van?
the only prints recently made.
Was there anything else found inside the
So
car?
they, what?
There was one thing.
What was it?
Ota's cell phone. The one
Okay.
he purchased 2 days ago in Akihabara. It slid under the driver's seat.
Where's
Alright,
the phone
fair
now?
enough.
Its data is being inspected and evaluated.
Can't you do that? Better? We have the technology.
I cannot find anything in the vicinity that could be a clue.
Alright.
Me either. Let's check inside the warehouse.
That's interesting. So why were there two cars with Oda's fingerprints all over
Wow,
them?
it's cold in here.
The air conditioners have stopped. However, the insulation in the walls has kept the room temperature close to what it was this morning.
I should finish this
So
investigation
wait,
before
the
I
killer
freeze to death.
turned
Well then,
on
you
the
had better
AC
get started.
before commencing with all this? Interesting. That's Oda's blood. Huh.
Yeah, wish it were under better circumstances. Too bad
Good
you're not a
man.
girl. This could be the start of something.
Yeah, thinking the same thing.
No, unfortunately, I live alone.
Poor man.
With a job like this, I don't really get the chance to meet new people.
That explains
Once this
his
case is
desperation.
wrapped up, how about you and I go to a cabaret club together?
That's nice of him, actually.
Hey, now you're talking. You're buying, right?
Sure, I'll expense it.
I recorded
Nice.
that conversation.
Oh,
I
come
will
on,
be
Iva.
sending it to the boss later.
Have a heart.
On second thought, why don't we split it?
Aw, lame. No, nothing so far.
And what are you doing here? Wait, can I? No, okay. I know he's
I
cold.
checked this place point by point, but didn't find nothing.
Thank you. Poor man, he's just standing here freezing his ass off.
Yeah, some engineer from NRIPS created a jacket lined with heating wires.
Doesn't
That
help
keeps
your
me
hands,
warm.
though.
Nice, right? All the cops and inspectors around here are wearing them.
I'm not. I don't think. Well, I wouldn't be, because I complain about it, so I can't be.
A video camera and laptop.
Yeah,
this
this is
what
there
the
in the
criminal
other
used to
parallel
stream.
universe. That puts me at
All
one
of these
parallel
items
universe
have
ahead,
been bought
right?
from pawn shops and thrift stores. It would be difficult to determine a suspect
Yeah, the killer
from
has
them.
been pretty smart about it so far. I wouldn't expect him
I
to
have
change.
logged into the Wi-Fi in this warehouse. Okiura Fishery Co., Ltd. is listed as the owner.
Right.
However, I found the password written directly on the router.
But then
Anyone
this
who
means
saw
that the
it
killer...
could have used
This
it.
is something that didn't occur to me earlier, but this means that the killer had to have had a reason specifically to look at the router. So, as
3
a
a.m.
result,
this morning.
killer, at the
Iris
very
was lying
least,
right
does
here.
electrical work, or is capable of it.
If Ota hadn't come to save her, it would have been too late.
Right, but in the
That machine
other,
is
in
used
the
to cut
parallel
ice.
universe that I just
We have
left,
gathered
he
testimony
died.
from the workers
The
regarding
difference
it.
here is that his mother
This
followed
has
them.
always been in the
I'm
warehouse,
not sure how that
so the
changes
suspect
things.
did not bring it here.
Any fingerprints?
Nothing.
Well,
No
he was wearing
fingerprints
a
have been
polar
found at
bear
the scene
costume.
at all.
I mean, come on.
This entire warehouse is clean.
I see.
The tires of the forklift are clearly frozen
Yeah.
to the ground.
It hasn't been moved in a long time. What are you thinking?
Nothing. It just seemed noteworthy.
That it hasn't moved? I'm not seeing a connection there with that specific forklift, I'll be really honest. Although my idea that the overhead crane was used in the other parallel universe doesn't really make sense anymore.
There are only a few items on the shelf. Is this warehouse not in use?
Come on, Iba. No? You tell me nothing on this? Okay. That's weird. Why would you have an empty cardboard box all set up and constructed here? That doesn't make sense. Give me that night vision. I didn't see this last time. This wasn't in the other
There's
universe.
something there.
You should go pick it up.
I'll just teleport over.
I recognize this.
An Odoroki Man chocolate. You've
Interesting.
been collecting them for 3 years. Each chocolate contains a special sticker inside. Years ago, you started buying them for Mizuki. But eventually, you got hooked on them.
How many
Even
years
after
ago? Hold
Mizuki
on.
lost interest, you kept buying them.
That's a bittersweet memory. The Odoroki Man chocolate. Why is this here?
Perhaps we can use it as a clue. Let's investigate further.
That seems like a message specifically to Date. That's a very specific thing.
Oh, it's freezing.
Also,
Date,
as I
we're
pointed
at our
out
limit.
a couple episodes
We've
ago,
examined everything of interest
Date
here.
is a common
Let's go
denominator
elsewhere.
among
I
all the
agree.
victims here, so it's entirely possible that the killer is trying to say something to Date very specifically. I'm gonna go to the Matsushita Diner. I had a hard time pronouncing that for some reason. I don't really know why. Should that really be emitting that much exhaust? I'm not really sure. It seems kind of like a weird exhaust problem there. Is the mother here? You are here. This is a remarkably different tone.
Who might you be?
Oh, really?
It's me, Kaname Date. We met yesterday. I gave you my card.
Oh. So how can I help you?
What were you doing about last night?
Last night? What time?
Before 10
10:30
p.m.
Before 10 p.m.
Oh, I was already asleep by
So
10.
hold on, let me get this timeline straight in my head really quick. Hold on, Mayumi. So Date was knocked out between 9:30 and 10, I'm going to assume, or at the very least before 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. The first vehicle that Oda and Iris took was, I assume, one of the family cars, assuming they had more than one because Mayumi was still somehow able to follow them. They then stole a station wagon with Oda's fingerprints on it. At some other point in time, they were also in a van together because Iris's fingerprints are on the passenger seat, but Iris's fingerprints are on the passenger seat of the van, not the station wagon. So Iris probably wasn't in the station wagon. So the theoretic timing of this is family car, van, station wagon. But then, what? There's this huge block of time involving 3 vehicles
You
that
were
I don't know about.
sleeping? That can't be.
Nah, it's impossible. She's lying to your face.
Ota.
Yeah, we even have a voice sample that we could run. Here's my hand. I
You
saw
left
my
the
finger.
diner to chase after Ota and Iris. I saw the whole thing with my own left eye.
Left eye? Not both your eyes?
No, don't question it.
Well,
Anyway, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't go anywhere
Look,
last
this
night.
is just another person
I was asleep.
lying to me.
I was dreaming.
You were
dreaming.
Yes. A very nostalgic dream.
not. That I'm kind of concerned.
It was when my son had just started elementary school. I had Ota run an errand for me. And he was taking so long, and I was waiting. My
What was the
husband
errand?
said it was nothing to worry about, but I couldn't take it
What
anymore
was
and
the
went
errand,
to look for him.
Mayumi?
I found him at a traffic signal, crying. He said he couldn't come home because the signal was still red.
Wait a minute.
But
Why
it
was the signal
one of
still
those
red?
crossing signals you have to push.
Oh.
That boy didn't even notice it. He just stood in front of that red light. So stubborn. So stupidly honest.
He's not stupidly honest anymore.
That's my Ota. He was so cute. I couldn't help it.
Couldn't help what? About that photo that you're gazing at so fondly.
This?
Yes, please show me.
This is a family photo from when
What
Ota was still
incarnation
small.
happened to that man's face? What is that? What
I'm
happened to
ready
him?
look at it again.
What is his face and why is his mouth huge and why does he have only one eyeball?
I've always caused
Ex-
trouble for my husband and Ota.
What
They've helped me so
The
many
hell
times.
is that?
I am such a burden. But they were always smiling. They were so
What
kind.
in tarnation?
I remember a gift they gave
Is that a
me
result
one
of
Mother's
the
Day.
chemical
They
explosion?
knew how much I liked floral patterns, so they gave me this apron and a kitchen
The
knife.
scary kitchen
Oh,
knife.
I was so happy. I was crying and smiling, and that's what this photo is from.
Why
It's
is your
kind of
husband
embarrassing.
deformed? I want to see
Isn't it
his
such a
eye
nice photo?
slash eyes open.
Yes, it's very
I
nice,
think there's
Mayumi.
something wrong here. Wait a minute. Can we talk about your husband for a second? Where is your husband? Is he alive?
Oh, who knows?
Date.
What do you mean?
I did some
who
research on
knows?
her husband, Ota's father.
Please tell me, Aiba.
His
I'm
name
really
is
concerned.
Matsushita.
Okay, so his
Takura.
eyes were closed. He just has a really... Okay. He's not quite as abnormal looking as I thought he would be, but he's still pretty out there.
He died of myocardial
Oh my
infarction
goodness, she's been
5 years ago.
hallucinating him. Or in denial. No, she's not been hallucinating him. She's been in denial. That's the word.
What? What is going on here?
That was from a result of the chemical plant, I'm betting. Okay, so that was 5 years ago. When did that happen? No, I don't need the log. That's not what I need. Does my files cover... Wait, dork. A loser. Geek. Great, thanks. No, that's not what I need. Emoing. That's a cheer. I didn't know we had an entry for that, but okay, the Illuminati has an entry. That's really funny. I like that. Emoing. Okay, so that's not quite what I needed. That's useless to me. Right, so no, I don't have any kind of knowledge on specifically when that
Do you know anything about
explosion
this
happened.
chocolate?
Shoot.
Oh, you like Odoroki Man?
Yes, actually. I was hooked on them at one point.
My Ota loves them too.
Interesting.
When he was younger, he used to collect all the stickers.
What did he do,
was
steal
the
them?
best at it.
Alright.
Packing? What are you talking
Weren't you
about?
packing clothes for Ota?
I thought you came here to pack some of Ota's things for his hospital stay.
Yeah.
Ota? At the hospital? My boy's fine. You shouldn't say things like that to a
Wait a
mother.
minute. There's something really wrong here.
Date, I noticed something.
That
Can
she's...
you look at Mayumi with the thermal imaging turned on?
Yeah, gladly. Thermal this individual. Brain damage. I knew it.
Do you see it?
Part of her brain is blue,
That might be due to low blood flow in that part of the brain.
which means...
Mayumi has an illness. I have checked her
Is
hospital
it a
records.
brain tumor?
For the past 6 years, Mayumi has been suffering from
Ah,
dementia.
dementia. Okay.
Dementia.
Symptoms vary considerably, but Mayumi appears to be afflicted by memory loss. She seems
Alright.
to be missing memories.
I see. So that's where those weird comments were coming from.
Also explains why she forgot me in the course of
Can
a
she
day.
run a diner like that?
It isn't running.
What do you mean?
Oh.
Matsushita Diner has been closed for 8 years.
Okay.
Matsushita Diner is near the Kabasaki district.
Right, it
It
closed
is not
then?
technically within the restricted area. However,
There was
after
so
the chemical
few.
plant
There was such
explosion,
few
the number
travelers.
of potential customers must have dropped considerably. Before the accident, this diner managed quite well due to its proximity to Bloom Park. Patrons from Bloom Park would often eat here. being the cheaper option. But Bloom Park closed 8 years ago. The customers stopped
see.
coming. And then, naturally...
So it was 8 years ago the explosion happened. Okay, I need
Does
to remember
Mayumi
that it
not
was
notice
8
that
years
the
ago.
store's
I thought it
closed?
was 10 for some
I
reason.
do not think so.
Because of the dementia?
Yes.
I can't believe it.
So how has she been acquiring money? I assume Otis somehow, but then how is he getting the money?
Well, is that all? I have to
Yeah.
start preparing for the dinner shift.
Sure, yeah. That's such a weird picture of that man.
Date, let's go. It's better that you leave things be.
You're right.
But I now don't know what she did in that time span. How her presence changed events in such a way that Iris and Otis survived. I don't know what that important difference is, and that's pretty significant because it's the difference between two parallel universes. Boy.
How did you get in?
Hopped over the fence.
The brutal
That's
honesty.
trespassing, you know.
My baseball landed in your backyard. I was just trying
Nice
to
one,
get it back.
Date. Nice one. Even he was impressed. I want to talk to the bodyguard first, though.
I don't know anything. Even if I did, I couldn't tell you. I'm
Fair.
sworn to confidentiality.
That's true. Do you know Iris?
No.
Iris
It's this
Sagan?
girl.
Cute.
What was that?
Nothing.
You just said cute, didn't you?
I did not.
You did.
Did not.
Did?
Although that
I
means
said
he hasn't.
shoot.
Why would you say shoot?
Look, I said I don't know her, all right?
Yeah, he wouldn't have responded that way if he had seen her.
Congressman Sajima was at home all Friday and Saturday.
How about from last night until this morning?
He was in his bedroom resting.
Can you prove that?
Resting?
My word
You
should
mean
be enough.
sleeping?
Iba, are there any security cameras in the mansion?
There are several,
Can you
but
hack
for
them?
some reason, they are all powered off. There is
Oh.
no image data for the past few days.
For the past few days.
Really? That's too suspicious to ignore.
Interesting. Alright. Alright, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about Iris
I
first.
don't. Who is that?
This girl. Do you recall seeing her?
No, I've never seen her.
I detect no noticeable rise in So's body temperature.
Alright,
This
so
guy's a
he's
politician. Lying is
also
his
true.
job.
Also
Well, true.
So
I told you yesterday. My
told me
relationship
nothing
with them is
useful
perfectly
yesterday.
legitimate.
no, it's
Hey, Iba.
nothing a
You were
politician
still
does
in
is
the middle of the
legitimate.
story about So selling and buying the Kawasaki land.
Oh, we can continue that later.
Fair. Where were you at 3 a.m.?
Here,
Guy.
sleeping, of course. Why? What happened?
Did you not see the news?
No, I've been reading a book.
That
I
does
don't
not
know what
compute.
happened, but whatever it was, I had nothing to do with it.
Are you finished here?
I'm just getting started.
You won't get anything, no matter what you ask. So
ask you.
Sajima has nothing to do with your case.
It's my job to decide that, not yours.
Exactly. Back off. Son.
Okay, I didn't want to get rough.
Oh, you
if I
wanna
need
get rough?
to, I'll feed you to the koi.
I'd like to see you try.
Date, he's not all talk.
What?
Check his body.
What about... Oh, this is a good view. X-ray. Ooh. Okay. He's carrying a gat. Sweet. Why are we staring at this for 12 years? We can move on now.
This guy has a handgun.
It is, of course, real and loaded.
Nice. Punch him in first.
So you're carrying, huh?
What are you talking about?
Don't act dumb. I should have you arrested for firearm violation.
Exactly. Aren't those illegal
I don't know
in
what
Japan?
you're talking about.
The gun you have on you.
I don't have a gun.
I know that you do.
You got a way to prove it?
I could search you.
Oh yeah? How? You need a warrant for that.
I'll just do it without
Are
a
you
warrant.
finished?
Just break the rules flagrantly.
If you are done here, I'd like to ask you to leave.
Date, I don't believe we can accomplish anything further
No,
here.
I think we should break in, though.
It's better for us to return to HQ.
This is why I hate politicians.
HQ will do me no good because they lie there, too. A pond.
Look, Iba. A giant salamander.
Mr. Sajima is a wealthy man. Perhaps it is his pet.
Really?
He wasn't kidding? Oh. The salamander's legit. Okay. Big mouse ball. Kind of strange, though. It's not a big mouse ball. It is a cool location, because he's, instead of, like, the
Well,
sand, he's got
that
grass.
is strange. Why is Reika from the cabaret club over there?
That's a lantern. Doesn't look anything like her.
Wait. What if it is her? What if she is here? What if? So many questions. I wonder if she really is over there and thought they just didn't see it. Meanwhile, at the hospital, can I cross-examine the unconscious witnesses? Is that a problem? Doctor? Don't make me get rough with you, Doctor. I've been kind of itching to do so. Doctor? Yes, I'm threatening doctors, even though I'm not even in conversation with them yet. I like to preemptively threaten my doctors. Wait a minute, hold up.
Are you
What
okay?
happened? What's up?
Tate.
You're
The
smiling,
nurse told
so...
me you were here.
Yes, just resting. Iris's surgery was successful.
All right,
They
good.
told me she would be fine.
Excellent.
After I heard that, a weight left my shoulders, and I just collapsed.
She can...
It seems that she passed out and was brought here.
Yeah,
Iris could really
the nurse
sell
told
the
me.
whole eye patch look with the
But I'm
online
fine now.
idol community.
I feel much
That
better.
probably would go pretty well, actually. That kind of thing is popular, I think. I need to know if there's a connection here. Tell me about it.
So, Sejima?
Yeah,
The politician?
Yes.
shady as all get out.
We believe they might know each other.
I don't think so.
Look, there's something weird about that.
I am so thankful for Oda. No. Words don't even do it justice. Oda saved Iris, didn't he?
No, I can tell you from a parallel universe
I
that
heard
Oda
the
did
police
nothing.
talking about it.
It's
If
something
Oda
to do with his
didn't go
mother.
to the
His
warehouse
mother
that
saved
day.
Iris. Mayumi
I
saved
really-
Iris. I just don't know
It's
how.
frustrating that there isn't a bigger word for thank you.
We can talk about Oda again. Cool.
Oda was actually one of my students.
Yeah,
I was
we
his
had this
teacher in
conversation.
elementary school. Even back then, he had such a strong sense of justice. Not that I'm one to say, but I believe he grew up to be quite an amazing young man. He risked his own life to save someone else.
You don't know the parallel
mother must
universes,
have raised
though.
him well.
You don't know. He died in the parallel universe doing the same
Hitomi,
exact thing.
What were you doing around 3 a.m.
It
today?
wasn't him. Not completely.
I don't mean anything by it. I'm just doing my job.
I was sleeping at home. The police
Were you
came and picked
murdering
me up
someone?
around 4 a.m. That's when I heard about
I don't
all
think she
this.
would have time to go
Her
to and
testimony
from.
matches what was in the investigation material.
The cops came to pick her up around 4?
Correct.
How long does it take to get from Hitomi's house to the warehouse?
20 to 25 minutes
Never mind,
by
it's
car.
totally possible. Hold
And
on.
the polar bear ran out of the warehouse at around 3:15?
Yeah,
Correct.
that's plenty
If
of
you're
time.
fast, you can just make it.
Do you suspect Hitomi?
Not necessarily, but...
It wouldn't really make sense with Iris, though, nor do
She-
I have a connection to
Iris
Hitomi.
lost her left eye.
That's a small sacrifice
They
for,
haven't found
surviving.
it yet. If the optic nerve and blood vessels are intact, they told
Look,
me they might be
I'm
able
telling
to
you
restore
right now,
it.
you're never getting that eye back. She needs to start planning on how to sell
But I'm
the eye
thankful
patch
she's alive.
look to her fans. They'll eat it
When
up.
I was young, I lost someone very important to me.
Okay, this is a
Monica
conversation.
Eli, my best friend.
Oh, you are going to
One
talk
of the
about
only
it.
friends
Okay.
I had.
What happened to her?
While I was waiting for news from Iris's surgery, I started thinking about Monica.
What happened to her?
And I felt like I was going to lose my mind.
What happened to Monica?
That must have been very painful.
No, Dante, you're asking
Yes.
the wrong questions. What happened to Monica? Damn it, Dante.
Sorry for asking you so
That's-
many questions at a time
This
like
is
this.
not what you... Come on,
No,
Dante. I know it's
it's fine.
insensitive, but
I
what
should
happened
go.
to Monica? I can't tell if this is professional or if this is just straight curiosity on my part. I have a bad habit of being abnormally curious. But it is something that probably we should know about. What happened to Monica? I feel like it might be more important than it probably should be, but whatever. Alright, so that was the useless trip to the hospital. What happened to Monica, though? I just have more questions all the time. I'm never gonna forget Monica. What happened to Monica? How did Monica die? What was Monica doing when she died? Who killed Monica? I'm assuming she was murdered, but that's just because she drew that parallel to Iris's disappearance near death.
Hey, Mizuki, could you take a break?
Hold on,
I want to
really?
ask you something.
She's... How... Damn, she benches a lot. Ha 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 ha. She's still a child. Now we
Listen,
apologize.
I get it. I'm really sorry, Mizuki. Yesterday, I went to meet up with the Yakuza gang. The Kumakuras. Remember Mama said Renju had some connection with them? So I went to question them. But of course, I couldn't take a little girl with me. You
Yeah,
understand,
you're 12,
right?
even if you can bench, theoretically, 50 kilograms. 50 kilo.
I'm not afraid of any Yakuzas. I'd make their hearts stop beating in 3 seconds.
Girls shouldn't talk like that.
That's awfully sexist of you. This is why no one thinks you're attractive.
I'm attractive.
Uh-huh, keep telling yourself that. That's why you haven't had a girlfriend in 4 years.
My girlfriend is a ninja. She's just hiding in the
That
shadows.
comeback, though.
Sure. So what do you want to ask me anyway?
Let me see. Oda and Iris.
I saw the video. The one at 3 a.m. last night.
Yeah.
Ota is amazing. I'm
Oda
changing
was
my mind
not-
about that guy.
Okay, what does
Iris
that
and
mean?
Ota came out of it okay.
First off,
They'll both
and
live.
second off, I know
Really?
from a parallel universe it
Yeah.
wasn't him. He died last time. Why does everyone think
Thank
it was
God.
him? Well, they don't have parallel universe knowledge, I suppose. But still, it's kind of
Okira
annoying.
Fishery is a company Grandpa made. I don't think Daddy had anything to do with it, though. Grandpa died 17 years ago. Someone else is running that company now. They aren't family.
You kind of judged about that one.
I never met him. He died before I was born.
I'm sorry.
But Daddy did tell me
I
stories.
feel that.
What kind of stories?
Back when Grandpa was in Great-Grandma's tummy, she was on a passenger ship that got shipwrecked in a storm. She had to have the baby out on the ocean.
On the ocean?
Okay.
Yep. And then Grandpa was raised by dolphins.
Okay.
Huh?
By the time he was 10, he was catching fish with his bare hands.
That's a little late.
And
Tarzan
then
was doing
Grandpa
it
got
with,
up
like,
on land
by
and
5.
learned language and culture and stuff. And then he decided to start up Okira Fishery.
All right,
Sounds like
awesome.
a tall tale.
Yeah, Grandpa was a legend.
What?
All the fishermen and sailors respected him.
Why did you swallow all of that? No. No, 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 no. No. Nope. I'll perfectly buy Grandpa Mizuki was
Where's the officer who dropped you
an
off?
amazing man.
I told
I'm
her to
not
go
buying
home.
the dolphin story.
I said I would call her to check in.
Okay.
Did you
Why
call
are you
her?
disappointed? Did you want to meet her?
It's not like that.
You wanted to see her boobs?
Really?
I thought you were more into small boobs, pervert.
I like big boobs too.
I suppose you are what they call a tit man.
Oh my goodness, he'd be so easy to distract though. It's rather ridiculous. Whose desk is this though? Is this hers or mine?
You watch weird videos when I'm not around, don't you?
Weird videos.
Something about cuckoldry?
Really?
No. Those are husbandry videos.
He's a
You know,
cuck?
like
Oh my
animal
goodness.
husbandry.
No, Date, please.
Anyway, don't touch my computer without permission.
Date, no. My disappointment is immeasurable. My day is ruined. You can't. No. My goodness, guy. What is this? 220 pounds. Interesting. Okay. Alright, sweet.
Oh, I put the notice from your credit card company in there.
Thanks. You're supposed to ignore those.
It's cold.
What do you mean?
I'm going to catch a cold over here.
What? Wait, how is that related to... Turn the heat on, damn it.
4 years ago, Mizuki used to hide in them to scare you, didn't she?
Yeah,
How?
and I would scold her every time.
But
She hasn't done such childish things lately.
she probably can't
Good
fit in the
news for
speaker.
me.
You think so? I imagine that a part of you actually misses it.
She probably just can't fit in it anymore. I saw something I could look at over here. Is it important? Zuki, I guess. I don't want to say goodbye to her yet. This is actually a pretty sweet place, to be honest. What? But, okay, so these are just your jackets, but that still is kind of weird.
Hey, could you stop hanging your clothes next to mine?
Why?
Your old people smell is going to get all over them.
I mean, I do like older women.
Date, I don't think that is what she's talking about.
Yeah, Date, you have a problem. You have a lot of problems, Date. Well, nice of him to just give up his bed for 4 years instead of getting another bed. Like, you could just get a day bed or something. What? What do you mean there's no point getting into it? Oh, the door. I can look at the door. The entrance. The kitchen. This is the tiniest kitchen I've ever seen in my entire life. And I've seen a
Hey,
lot of tiny
Mizuki,
houses.
could you get rid of the Cleone in there?
Aw, do I have to?
Yes, if it were just 1 or 2, I'd let it slide, but there's 100
What?
in there.
It's not my fault. They started breeding.
Hold on. Can we talk about this? No. Can we talk about the Clio? I'm so Googling those. I'm not familiar enough with Clio to make a judgment call on that one.
Thanks for talking with me, Mizuki. It was helpful.
Was it?
I have to continue the investigation, so...
But that's not the point. Shut
Wait,
up.
you're leaving me again? I'm coming with you.
No.
Why?
I can't involve you. This might be dangerous.
It's okay, I'm strong. You know how strong I am, right?
Yeah, you're
You were
benching
the one who
220.
knew how special I
You're
was
benching
before
more
anyone.
than most normal people, even if they're bodybuilders. Like, I'm pretty sure actually only bodybuilders can bench that relatively normally. Like, regular people who work out a regular
Hey,
amount
what
don't have a problem. Would have a problem benching
Who
that.
did this to you?
Some kids at school, 5 or 6 of them, they said I was a weirdo because I don't live with my mom and daddy. And they teased me, and I got mad, and I told them to go away, and they hit me.
Tell me
Did
their
you hit them
names.
back?
I'll teach the little punks a lesson.
Date, wait. Adult intervention will not solve this problem.
It will if there's no bodies.
Mizuki has to deal with this problem herself.
Mizuki, come on. It's time to train.
What?
I'm gonna teach you how to kick their asses. We're starting right now. Get ready.
Nice. Good man. Good man.
Why the shrine?
Oh, we have a whole
The shrine is the
montage.
perfect place for special
Sweet.
training.
It is?
You feel better when you train in quiet, serene places like this.
He's not wrong. He is not
Sure,
wrong.
whatever.
First, I'm going to teach you 4 secrets to becoming
Okay.
stronger. Follow these 4 rules, and you will acquire power beyond your
I'm
wildest
having
dreams.
One Punch Man flashbacks.
Date, are you playing a character or something?
I'm not Date. While we're in training, I am Master.
His eyeballs, though. We actually... this is an interactive flashback. Sweet. I can only look at the trees, the training dummies, and Mizuki, and the shrine for some reason. Cool. Alright. Let me see. Mental preparation is important.
In a fight, you must first be victorious in your mind.
Like thinking I'm not gonna lose?
Exactly. I do the same mental preparation before going to a strip club.
Date, that's TMI.
Before I go in,
The look on her
if I
face
tell
says it all.
myself that they're all out of my league, then they will be. The mental fight has begun the moment I put my
Hold
hand
on.
on the door.
Wait a minute. You
Yeah, I see.
really?
Actually, no.
I was gonna
That's
say
stupid.
that's stupid. Yeah.
Like, when you get into a fight, aim for the heart?
No,
No,
you must kill your
It's
emotion.
the opposite. You must kill your own heart, Mizuki.
You must be a
What
cold,
do you
unfeeling
mean?
machine in
If
a
you are
combat.
going to fight, you must suppress any mercy or emotional attachment.
He's right about that.
If you have even a mote of sympathy within you, it will be impossible to fight
You
to your
must
potential.
desire to kill them.
Do not think of your opponent as a man. Think of them as a target. A
Think of
punching
them as a
bag or
body, a
Just
victim.
a punching bag. Huh.
That's actually really
Mizuki.
good advice from him.
Do you know how to win any fight against any opponent?
Don't get in a fight in the first place?
No, because that doesn't cause the fight to
That
happen.
is a respectable answer. But no, the way to win any
A
fight is
respectable
this.
answer.
Hit them first, and hit them hard enough to finish them.
One Punch Man.
I kinda get it, but...
Of course, I'm not saying that's how you should behave. But thinking about this will make a big difference in a real fight.
Yeah,
Kill them in one
okay,
blow before they
I
can
get
even
it,
breathe.
But seriously, Date, are you like acting or something?
Not Date, Master.
This is also true.
What? Why?
The best training you could ever have is to be mindful during your everyday life. Diet
Facts.
and exercise form a strong body. And if you are always maturing intellectually and emotionally, you will always be able to anticipate your enemy's first move.
It kind of looks like she needs to go to the bathroom.
I get
She's
it.
shifting her feet.
But you're so
that.
messy. Does that mean you can't fight?
Hark, the blowing of the wind through the trees.
You can't just say something cool to avoid my question.
Anyway, practice these 4 truths, and you will get stronger.
This sounds like a scam.
Believe in me. If you do as I say, you'll be thanking me in time.
Are you sure?
And how about we do a baseline test? Show me what you've got.
Huh?
Well, let's see. How about you throw a punch?
How about you kill me with a
I
single
can guess
punch?
your strength from that.
If you say so, I'll give it a shot.
Punch me across the yard.
First, close your eyes and concentrate.
Like this?
Her lips did
Exactly.
not move for that.
Then, punch forward.
Okay. Yeah, that's not normal.
Huh?
There's something wrong here. Okay, so that's another mystery on my list. Awesome, thank you.
How is that?
Mind-blowing.
You don't have to be nice. I know I'm weak.
Hey, by the way, did you swing back at those bullies?
No, I didn't do anything. There were a bunch of them. I didn't think I could.
I see. She doesn't know her own strength.
It's
I suppose not.
cataclysmic when
Mizuki.
it will be cataclysmic when she becomes
Let's
an
just
adult.
say I think you should be more confident in yourself.
Really?
But never ever strike your master.
Yeah,
That
because he'll
is a must.
die instantly. Damn. So, what happened to her that made her
you're
like
right.
this?
In fact, you're so strong you scare me sometimes.
Well then,
No, I can't take you
It's
with
the
me.
emotions.
why not?
Because I took responsibility for you. I promised Renju. I can't put you in danger.
That's not fair. Bringing up Daddy.
Iris and Ota feel the same way. They don't want you hurt either. You have to understand, Mizuki.
It's more about your emotional
If
capacity
I need your
at this
help,
point.
I'll let you know.
Even if
when
you
the time
can
comes.
fight at 12, that doesn't necessarily mean you should
Really?
from an emotional standpoint.
Yes.
You might
Promise?
be abnormally strong,
I promise.
but emotionally
Let's
you're
go,
still
Lila.
a pretty normal
Where to?
12-year-old. And fighting and potentially killing people at that age is going to be hideously damaging to your mental state, so it's not really something that you should be looking or seeking to do. When she's older, like 18, and she chooses fights for her own personal reasons, it doesn't cause quite the trauma, especially once she gets past 25. But at 12,
Before
hell
we
no.
reach HQ, let's summarize our investigation so far.
Yes, let's do that, Iba. I've been trying to do so continuously, but I haven't had any kind of concise way of doing so. I want to talk about So first, because he's the one we know the least about, and I want to see if you
There
have
is
any
only
revelations for me.
circumstantial evidence linking So Sajima to the new Cyclops serial killings.
True facts.
I agree, but there has to be more to it.
Guaranteed. He died in the other parallel. He died in the parallel
The
universe.
Kumakuras had connections to both victims. So has a connection to the Kumakuras.
Right.
There's a common link there. They have to be involved somehow. So also might have connections to Iris.
Yeah, I'm still not sure about what that one is.
Because So appeared in Iris's Somnium?
Yeah.
It is interesting. I don't think Iris necessarily was the shade, I'll call it, kissing So, though. That doesn't make sense. She would have seen herself. If that blue figure was supposed to be Iris, she would have
Mizuki
seen
did
herself
not have
there.
any new
So the
information
blue,
about Okiura Fishery.
the blue is somebody else.
Currently, it seems there is nothing
It's someone
linking that
else.
company to Renju.
Also, why did So have a woman's body as well? That's the
Still,
question that Date's
something's
completely
not
passed
right.
over. In the Somnium, So had a woman's body. Why? What is the significance of that?
Mayumi is suffering from dementia. If
Right, which
Mayumi
means she doesn't
followed
remember.
Ota and Iris,
She doesn't remember what happened last
It is
night.
highly likely that she saw the person in the polar bear costume.
She did
but-
something in that
She might
time to
not
save their
remember.
lives.
Correct.
Let's talk about So
I am
again.
more interested in the hired guns that So uses as bodyguards.
I'm
I
not
did
that
some
interested in
research
them.
and discovered that Mr. Sajima hires substantial security. If all of his security staff are this heavily armed, Yakuza gangs pale in
So
comparison.
basically, he's running his own gang at this point.
So
Basically,
trying to start trouble?
Unknown, but there is definitely more than he is
he's
letting
basically
on.
got a small army of his own, is what you're saying. A personal mercenary army.
There is an important piece of news.
What is it?
The Odoroki Man chocolate found at the warehouse. Fingerprints were found on it.
Perfect. Otis?
Mayumi Matsushida's.
Okay, so she was
What?
present on the scene.
Mayumi bought the
Interesting.
chocolate at the convenience store 812 on Koshu.
It was the same one that
This
the
was
car was stolen
captured
from.
on security footage. 812 stores are commonly called 8s. 8 is not far from the Famisto where Ota stole the station
Oh, it's not the
wagon.
same convenience store, but it's close.
Hold on a
Close
second.
by. Okay.
I'm having trouble keeping the facts straight.
Allow me to summarize.
Please? Okay, we have a map.
Please.
Perfect.
The chocolate was purchased
Okay.
yesterday at
So a block
10:33
over.
p.m.
That's the same time Ota stole that car.
Correct.
What conclusions can we draw from that?
Unknown. All that is known for certain is that Mayumi bought the chocolate at an 8 store last night, and that same chocolate somehow ended up in the warehouse.
Okay.
Did she go there and drop it?
It is possible.
She had to have.
Well...
Oda was stealing a car, so he didn't bring it with him. Unless Mayumi was with Iris and Iris brought it, but that doesn't make a lot of sense either. I don't care about the boss. She lies to my face anyways. I saw her shoot somebody in a parallel universe. Yeah, I heard that.
I heard about it at the hospital. She made it, right?
Yes, but she's still unconscious. She's currently in the ICU. No visitors allowed.
Also inconvenient. What about Oda?
However, seems like he can talk now.
Perfect. Can I punch him?
He's out of treatment?
Yeah, he's in a general ward now.
Got it. I'll head over.
I'll meet you there.
No, meet me there. No, you lie and you're gonna cover something up. Don't meet me there. Let's get this interrogation over with before boss arrives. I know she's involved. I just like quoting the parallel universes, honestly. I'll plead guilty to that.
How are you feeling,
she beat
Ota?
me here. Damn it.
You know, surprisingly, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm still under anesthesia, so I don't have any pain.
All right.
Great.
That's good.
Ota, I'm sorry to put this on you right
You're
after
not
your
sorry
surgery.
about anything, boss.
But
You're lying.
Can you talk to us for a minute?
You're lying something. I'm just not sure what yet.
Yeah, sure.
This is too easy. What is this bedside table?
Is it a
doing?
bedside table when you move it away from the bed?
That's a good
I
question.
suppose then it's just a table.
But, see, the problem is that a bedside table has these drawers usually, and a regular table doesn't usually,
Hey,
so...
Date, when are you planning on leaving? The good stuff is gonna come on soon.
You're not watching that tonight.
Ooh, they both watch the same thing. That's pretty funny. I'm guessing porn.
Hey, Date, I don't think I can sleep
What?
by myself
Make up your
tonight.
mind. Do you want me to go or do you want me to
Will
stay?
you sleep with me?
Why me?
Oh, then that old woman over there is fine.
Damn.
Old woman?
Oh, damn, man. Holy cow. Oh, that was a sick burn. Yo. That's not even fair. That's not even fair. Like, she's a hag, sure. But she didn't deserve that.
If I did, I would have told you already.
I'm just trying to make sure you get all the...
I'm
can
kind of
anticipate
interested in
your,
Ota.
In me?
You protected the woman you love.
Covering
That's
up
not
stuff.
easy to do.
He didn't
I wanted
do
to meet
shit.
the brave little hero.
Hero?
Little? I'm 24.
You're also...
To me, you're still little.
You've got mild dwarfism, guy. It's not a problem, but you should
I'll
be
leave
aware
this
of
to
it.
you, Date.
Don't like go in all denial about it. Yeah, let's ask who stabbed you. Was it Polar Bear Boy?
Were you watching the stream?
No, I was driving.
A big polar bear.
Yes, I'm talking about who was inside. Did you see them?
No. Whoever it was probably wearing that costume to hide their identity.
You think? Although I kind of feel like the polar bear somehow is symbolic.
Her surgery was successful, right?
Yeah, I don't know why we have
thanks
the
to
eye in
you.
this picture unless we haven't just adjusted
If you
for
weren't
that.
there, Iris would have been in real trouble.
I'm Tessa's biggest fan. Any fan would have done what I did. It's nothing special. It's as normal as garlic and ramen.
Hold
I
on.
think that depends on preference.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm a little bit scared of my new power.
Okay.
When I locked eyes with that polar bear, I saw him start shaking.
Relax, relax.
He saw how strong I was and got scared. No
stabbed
doubt.
you.
Ota's body temperature is rising.
He's embellishing his story quite a bit.
Yeah.
I think we can let that go
To
today.
ludicrous degrees. No, we
Yeah,
can't let that
you're
go.
right.
He's getting a big head. Also, he doesn't know what
Oh,
I know.
yeah. You hit me over the head with that walk, didn't you?
Oh, that was...
And
I
made me
thought I
lose.
needed to protect Tessa, so...
Isn't
I am-
there something you want to say to me?
I am not the person she needs protection from.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay, but
At
you're not
least
going to get a
she's
second
sincere
chance.
about it.
I won't do it again. I swear on Ganesha.
You should swear to a god that's a little closer, kid.
Yeah, I need to know about this.
That's... Sorry. I promised that I wouldn't tell
No.
anyone.
I got blackmail on
Then
you.
I'll tell Iris about your fake accounts. You know what happens after that, right? Everything you built up here is going to come crashing down.
Come on, spill the beans, boyo.
But I can't tell you.
Why not?
You have to.
Calm down and think about it. The criminal who attacked Iris is still out there.
And I need to know
Iris
this
might have seen
information.
the criminal's face. Whoever did this might come back to kill her.
No.
If you want to protect her, the fastest way is for us to catch this guy.
And
but
I
to
need to
do
know
that,
everything.
I need information.
All your secrets. I need to know everything.
Okay.
How many times you breathe in a day, even. Everything.
Remember when I told you about my day Saturday?
Wait, hold on. Let me be surprised really quick. No. You?
What did you lie about?
You stupidly
When
honest
I got
boy?
to Sunfish Pocket, I saw a sign that said the place was all rented out.
That checks out. That checks out.
That part is true. But after that, I said I went home, but I didn't. I was hanging out in Akihabara for a few hours.
Is that when you bought your new phone?
Yeah.
Why did you hide that?
Because something happened after.
What? What happened?
This must have been about 8:50.
Okay.
I was going to cross the intersection in Akiba, and I saw Mr. Okiura's car at the light.
All right.
But when I got close, I
Iris
saw
was in
Tessa driving it.
Oh.
Iris was driving it?
Interesting. She's not legal to drive, I don't think. At least according to her story. I still think she's 20, though, secretly.
Whoa! You surprised me!
I'm more surprised than you are. Is something wrong?
What do you mean? Hey, Tessa, do you have a license?
Oh, yeah, of course I do. Not have one.
You don't have a license?
Okay.
Mr. Okiura asked me to run an errand. I had to borrow
Hold
his
on.
car.
Okay.
Please don't tell anyone.
Okay.
You promise?
Anything for you.
Guy, you're... Look, she's
After
not that
that,
honest of a
the light
person. You
turned
should
green and
probably
she drove
rethink
off.
this.
Was
She's
Iris
into
the
some
only
shady
one in the
shit,
car?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it was just her.
Interesting.
That's what I meant by that thing.
So that means her
And idle
story that
driving without a
Okiura
license
dropped
is a
her off at home
huge
is a
deal.
lie.
So I kept
I can see how it
quiet.
would be a huge deal, but that means her story earlier doesn't check out. She wasn't dropped off at home, she drove herself back home, so he was still there.
Saturday at 6:15 p.m., Ota saw Iris and Renju together.
Right.
They were leaving the Sunfish Pocket building.
Right.
2.5 hours later,
She's driving
Ota
the car
witnessed
by
Iris
herself.
driving Renju's car. What are
Right.
your thoughts?
This is sounding really bad for Iris.
Yeah, wasn't he dead by that point?
But consider the current circumstances. Iris had her left eye taken out by a criminal who is possibly the
Now
new
see,
Cyclops
if I didn't
killer.
know about the parallel universe, I would have said that she could have staged the whole thing. But
And if
because
Ota
I
had not
do, in
reached her in
fact, know
time,
about the
she
parallel
would have been
universe, I
killed.
know this isn't something that was part of her plan
What is
originally.
going on here?
Unless it was originally part of her plan, and the polar bear betrayed her for some reason, so now they're at odds, which is possible as well. So she could have originally planned all this out, but the polar bear just took the opportunity to try to cut
Does
somebody
this jog
out,
your memory?
to cut her out of the deal.
Oh, that.
I need to know where this
What?
came from.
Do you know something about it? You
No.
don't have to show me the thermograph. It's written all over his face.
Spill the beans, kid.
Absolutely.
Oh, come on.
You mean after...
Yes,
with
I
the
want to know what
walk?
happened in that 4.5 hours,
Yes.
because
I
that's
took
pretty
Tessa in the
significant.
van and we ran away.
Okay, so you took the van first. I was right that the van was before
I
the
drove
station
for a
wagon.
while, then we decided to take a breather. I
All
parked
right.
the car at Famisto on Koshu.
That checks
I
out.
told Tessa I was gonna go in and buy something to drink. I
Okay.
got out of the car, and I went inside. But then, I heard Tessa screaming,
Okay.
"Ota, help!" I ran out of the store as fast as I could, but the car was driving away!
Oh, somebody
I looked
stole his
around,
car.
and I
Okay.
saw there was a car with its engine still on.
And you stole that,
The
alright.
station wagon, right?
That makes sense.
Yeah. Before I even realized what I was doing, I was behind the steering wheel. I didn't mean to steal it. I
you
just
know,
needed to borrow
That's
it.
fine,
The
actually.
time was 10:33 p.m.
I'm cool with this.
Now we know why Ota stole the station
Yeah,
wagon.
that's fine. What happened after that?
I took the car, then drove out onto Koshu, but I couldn't find the van anywhere.
Interesting.
I searched for what felt like hours.
You didn't contact the police?
I thought, after I hit you...
You shouldn't have worried about that.
Yeah, there's more important
But
things.
that's all that I was thinking at the time.
Although,
I
to
thought
be
that
fair,
if I
he
called
was
the cops,
emotionally
they'd
upset.
arrest me.
So there is that. Also, his
I
fear is
wasn't
not
thinking clearly.
unjustified.
I was panicking.
Yeah, I'm
and
actually cool
that's
with
why I
this.
didn't realize it right away.
But what happened
Realize what?
afterwards?
My phone. I left my new phone in
Oh,
the
he
car.
tracked it.
Why is that so important?
He tracked it.
Because the phone had GPS on it.
Yeah.
If I looked it up, I would find the location of the van.
Smart.
Right. That is smart.
So I drove as fast as I could to an internet cafe and looked it up. That's when I found out my new phone was at a warehouse near the water.
Now, how long after
You know
it
the
was
rest.
stolen did that happen? Hold on. No, can we cover
you
how
see
many
me turn
hours
off
you
the
spent
saw?
searching? Yeah. That was
Yeah,
on the
but
camera.
everything after that was off screen. What happened?
I honestly don't remember much. My
Alright,
mind went
well, we know
blank.
you got stabbed.
I remember rushing the bear.
That was a stupid
and
thing
I
to
think
do
I was
because the bear
fighting him
was
for a while.
way taller than you.
And we got tangled up, and then before I knew it, he got me in the stomach with a knife.
Did you see
Just
the
to
polar
make
bear?
absolutely certain, you didn't see who was in the suit?
No, I didn't.
Voice? Body type?
Nothing. Sorry.
Yeah, the suit's
Anything
pretty
at all you can
comprehensive about
remember?
that. Smell?
I'm sorry, I told you everything. I can't think of anything else.
Smell.
Are you sure?
What did the polar bear smell like?
Yes.
Date,
Other than a
look.
polar bear.
Oh, come on. After all this, what is he trying to hide?
If it was his mother, I'm going to be very
Date,
surprised.
Ota is acting strange. I advise caution.
If he barfs, I'm going to
What do
be
you
very
mean?
upset. Is he bleeding out underneath this blanket? Oh, he's got a knife. Oh, hello. That's interesting. No, I don't need to stare at this for 12 hours. I see that he's got a knife. I don't know where he got that knife from, by the way, because that looks like a full-on kitchen knife. His mother. I don't know why that surprised me. Like, I had a full-on gasp of
I
surprise
don't believe
there.
it.
He's holding a knife.
I just realized there was an
Why
exit
does he
over here at
have
the very
that?
end.
In any case, you know what you have to
I bet
do
it has
now.
flowers on it.
I know.
Betcha it has flowers. It does not.
Let me go! Let me go!
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Shut up! Just let me go!
No, you have a knife. You're a danger to society. That's the first good thing Boss has done. Honestly.
Sleeping gas. Now you've done it. I can't question him like this.
That was her plan.
But you can still get information.
You hag.
Inside his head.
Boss, the solution to every problem is not sinking. Egads. That was, I guarantee you, because she knows for a fact somniums are not 100% accurate. Why do you tell me this? Okay, actually, no, I respect Pewter. Pewter is one of the very
Won't be
few
a
people in
problem,
this that I
but-
can trust.
Are you sure this is okay?
No.
Ota just came out of surgery.
If anything happens, I'll take responsibility.
But
That is not
fine.
reassuring.
Just get it done.
I know you shoot people in the dark.
Good enough for me.
Poor Pewter. He has no clue. Such an innocent man. He's a legend, though. He's just out here doing science stuff. She's in a tiny box. Why? Why are you shivering?
Can you please take me with you?
Why are you weird every third one? Are you slowly corrupting or something?
As long as I have Wi-Fi, I don't need anything else.
sorry, we can't have pets.
Cold-hearted old man.
I don't understand.
Is this a cold storage
It is.
warehouse?
Seems to be.
Not a manga cafe? Or an otaku shop?
No, but a warehouse is a commonly used location in live-action dramas.
You know a lot.
Predicting this, I did some research on Ota's taste.
That's
see.
concerning.
By the way, are you smaller?
Either that, or everything else is bigger. Interesting.
Hey, that's...
The polar bear, but without a head. Oh no, it's got its head.
Iris is about to be...
It's a dream.
Stop right there! The
Oh
heavens
my
call.
goodness. Oh
The
no,
earth
he's going into a
cries out.
fantasy sequence
The
in his brain.
crowds roar! All calling on me to strike back against evil! Hold on, Tessa! I will save you!
What is that pose?
Yeah!
What is this? Really? If he...
I will protect Tessa!
Is this from the stream we saw earlier?
This is Ota's memory of it.
That's
It
disturbing.
appears to be a bit exaggerated.
Alright, let's help reproduce the memory.
Oh,
Somnium
sweet.
scan.
I know how this works then. We crash his dreams. Okay. Are you still shivering? You shouldn't be feeling temperature. Hold on, I have some questions on why you're shivering, specifically. Alright, the floor, the saw, the polar bear, in the box. That's rather specific. His armpits, got it. Perfect. That's a mental lock I don't want to unlock. The Okay, well, this...
Curse you, polar bear!
Okay.
I will vanquish you! But if I rush in, I'll slip on the ice and fall! Like this.
Wait, hold on, he's gonna... Really? He's... Why is the bear looking at the box? What's in the box? It's the empty box that was in the warehouse earlier that I was questioning why it was empty in the first place.
If I go in like that, I'll have nothing to show for it! All of it amounts to nothing. What will I do?
I don't know what that was exactly, but the knowledge you gained might be useful.
Yeah, I know
I
how
did
the
not
locks
want
work.
to use my local storage space for this.
I don't blame you. This, however, okay, this is just a straight mental lock. This I will tackle in another episode. It's been an almost hour-long episode, and I don't want to quite hit that hour. So thank you all very much for watching. If you liked this, please like and subscribe. If not, ignore me. Have a great 24 hours, and thank you for joining me.